Today we're delving deep into the latest changes brought by patch 14.3. The Kraken Slayer adjustments in this patch have super buffed Kindred's early game, turning her into a menace once you complete the item. We will also touch on the changes to Rageblade, Titanic Hydra, and Collector. So let's get into it. So, for those of you who don't know how Kraken Slayer used to work, basically, every third auto attack, you get extra physical damage on hit, which scaled with levels starting from level 8 to level 18. It also has a ramping damage increase, but we won't talk about that today since it was not changed. Now with patch 14.3, Kraken Slayer's damage was adjusted from 35 to 85, from levels 8 to 18, to 140 to 310 from levels 8 to 18. And they removed the total AD and AP scalings, which now means Kraken Slayer is now a super strong early game item and falls off late game. To put this into perspective, the new Kraken Slayer now does 300% more damage at level 8 and 265% more damage at level 18. Now that makes Kindred's first item spike extremely strong. Imagine doing 300% more damage than before in the early game where everyone has little to no resistances. And yes, this also means you will clear the jungle 300% faster. So now that we've established that Kraken Slayer is significantly buffed, what can we build after? For now, I've been having success with going Kraken Slayer first, Trinity Force second, and situational items after. So think of items such as Terminus, Jackshow, Wit's End, Stag's Cage, etc. And to make things easier, I will also leave an updated modifier link down in the description below. I also said in the beginning of the video that I would touch on the changes to Rageblade, Titanic Hydra, and Collector. So let's get into it. Rageblade got a 5 AD and 5 AP buff, and its components are now much more feasible to build than before. The 5 AD and AP buff is really nice since you would usually build Rageblade in the late game, when you need lots of on-hit damage, since it can apply your on-hit effects twice when fully stacked. Overall, this makes Rageblade a better item than before. So, build this item when you need late game damage, but don't build it early. Collector got nerfed by 5 AD, which makes full crit Kindred just a little bit weaker. But this shouldn't matter too much, since I don't think crit Kindred is ever the way to go anyways, since on-hit has always been the better of the two. Titanic Hydra is an item I like to build late game where fights are mostly front to back and I can never really touch the backline without killing the front. The main change to look out for is the plus 50 HP and decreased active damage to the primary target, going down by 3% to 2% maximum health for ranged users. And based on calculations, this nerf will roughly decrease Titanic Hydra's damage by 50%. So, in my opinion, going Titanic Hydra is still viable, but I am going to be more careful in deciding if I really need to cleave the backline with the active, or if I can just build more damage to deal with the tanks in front. Alright, so that's all the changes relating to Kindred, and for the geeks out there, I have also included the Google Sheets link where all the calculations have been made, and of course, the updated modifier link is also there. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and found it informative, and if you did, consider supporting the channel by leaving a like and subscribing, and checking out my socials in the description below. I'd also love to hear about your experiences with the new Kraken changes, so please let me know in the comments. Anyways, that's all from me today. I'll catch you guys in the next one.